Hello, 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 all of my cookie agents. Hello, YouTube. What's up? Today we are going to jump in real quick and discuss what's next for Melody Holt. What is next for Melody? What do we want to see happen with her life, her new life, since now the divorce is over and we want to see Melody go on and do great things. We want to see her get away from the trash and the ghetto. Melody is a phenomenal woman. She created this show, Love and Marriage Huntsville. This is her brainchild, and it's just went downhill. I'm going to show you guys a clip of what happened this weekend. So, all of this stuff actually happened like in the spring, but it's just now airing. And it's just time for us to just move forward and discuss what is going to be new for Melody. Where's her life going? What would we like to see her do? Okay. Let me get over here and show you guys what happened this weekend. And then I'm going to discuss what needs to happen with Melody Cherie moving forward. You guys bear with me.
Ain't nobody got time for moments.
You at my store. You at my store. Bye, Felicia.
Moments. We don't do moments.
Don't have your moment then. You came to my store uninvited. You should have been squared out like you did Tisha.
First of all, I actually did say hello to Destiny when I entered her store. For her to be running behind me as I'm walking out is very childish, but I'm going to ignore that and head over here to Wanda about talking about my children. Now, hopefully, I'm not leaving one childish conversation to engage in another one.
That's very, very rude. It's rude for you to be on camera calling me liars about the time that you sat in my driveway. So you can leave too. Excuse yourself. I'm gone. God bless you.
Girl, you got to straighten it up if you want your business to be successful.
Ma'am, and listen, I'm sorry, say what?
All right, thank you.
No. Move. I'm sorry, what? Worry about pimping your daughter.
I can't wait to see what's up under here.
Let me sit the menu out there for you.
So, Miss Wanda,
Hey,
how you doing? You got the whole outfit on, don't you?
How you know I have to do it?
Destiny.
Oh, this for me, Mom. Thank you. Hey, y'all. What's up, Melanie? Yes, come on in. Yes, to the live. Look at Martell over there. Hey, Martell. Yeah. Blink twice if you need a smell. I ain't gonna need nobody. Y'all know I can handle them all my own, all by myself, but I appreciate it. I can't lie. So a producer informed me that I couldn't go live because we're filming a show. My thing is this, I want to go live just like Wanda goes live all the time talking about me, coming for me, and then even insinuating that Sugar Mama ain't Martell's baby. So for me, it's a live for a live, baby. You know what I'm saying? Is that Bernard? Hey, Bernard, when you the one just threatening me the other day on live?
Bring it on.
Why you the one just on live with Wanda?
Yeah, he was on live with me. So what's up? What's up? He from Boston. What's up? What's up? Yeah, he was live. What's up?
Wasn't that you?
Wait.
That was
Let me handle my
choppers and
customer
stuff.
first. Wait.
One that you talking about choppers and stuff on the live? On her live. You. That's what I was wondering.
You got a problem with her because I got a problem with her.
What's your problem?
That's why you got a problem.
What's your
with her.
problem?
Let me explain to you. Since you asked me.
I'm gonna ask you.
Since you asked
Because I
me.
really ain't over here for this show enough nasty, show enough don't look good.
It doesn't make no difference. I didn't expect for you to come over here for that.
Yeah, that ain't what I came for.
Okay,
So,
sweetie.
yeah, I'm not sweetie. I'm not your sweetie. Because, see, usually I respect you because you're my elder.
I don't care.
You're a mother.
That's your mother there. Let her jump in this. Let her jump in this so you can.
She's handling. She don't need me to jump in.
I don't think she can.
Oh, let's
I
go.
don't think she can. I don't think she can. I don't think she's ready for this.
Go ahead,
Okay,
Wanda.
like I said, when my mother, you want to know the reason why I dislike you, and I got it right here on my tape.
What?
Let me bring you some proof.
Okay, sure.
Since people don't seem to know what you said.
I'm stepping to you because
I'm gonna tell you what I got.
So you can say what you gotta say.
You don't
Say what you gotta say today. I don't want to scare you.
Well, let me get around this way.
So what you're gonna do is keep all my children's names, halfway names, and all of that.
Girl, let me tell you something.
Little girl, you.
I said little girl. Tell you something.
My children. You're gonna keep all my children. No, leave her alone. Let her be.
We gonna talk. We gonna talk. We gonna talk. We gonna talk.
What's going on?
Wait.
No, what you're gonna do is keep all in any shape,
She said, why do I have a problem with her?
She said.
Okay,
It's gonna stay out of all of that. It's gonna stay out
she
of
brought
all
her
of that.
ass out here, and I'm finna give her her treat.
Yeah, and I'm gonna pull mine up too. And I'm gonna pull all mine up as well. Whatever you want. Let's go back and forth something. We can do it all day. We can do it all day.
She
We
can
can do it all day.
She can be in the
all day.
middle. Just
We
chill.
can go all
Just
day.
chill.
We can go all day. We can go all day.
Let's chill. Just chill. I want to get down with her.
Now you ain't got it ready already. You ain't got it ready.
Don't you worry about what I got, but I got everything else
We
ready.
got it.
I got everything else ready. You get
You have a lot of you have a lot of stay on mine.
Mateo started all. He went on Dr. Heaven's show, and he the one who gave me the idea that you had another baby daddy.
You don't talk about your baby?
I'm talking about your baby. You talking about your baby. I'm damn thing I said about your baby. Bang your baby daddy. That's what I said. That's what I said. That's what I said.
Okay, so now we are back. So we all saw the ghetto unleash this weekend in Huntsville. And Melody.
Yo, the hype
Hold on, you guys. Hold on.
Only one designer will walk away with $150,000.
I am so sorry about that. I thought that was over with. Okay. So we all saw what just happened with Melody and Miss Wanda and Destiny. I mean, it's just too much. It's just too classless. Melody, you are too classy for this. And we want you to go on with yourself. And we want you to move on and have a good, thriving life with the absence of all of these people. Cut their water off, okay? In this show. Because if you leave the show, it's your vision. As we can all see, that the Love and Marriage DC is a totally different show from Love and Marriage Huntsville. Just two different types of shows. That's right, the ghetto in Huntsville, Alabama. We want you to move on with yourself, Melody. We want you to leave the show so that way you can go back to being the classy businesswoman that we know for you to be. Okay, because you are not being seen in a good light here when you have to stoop down to load a bar to deal with these ghetto people. We want to see you first of all win your custody case, because Martell and his mama have no common sense. And then, Martell can see the kids here and there, but he's really not good for their life. I personally want you to move to LA. I think Huntsville is too small for you. I would like to see you move to LA and leverage your production company. You are good with ideas about, TV that can be great for Black people and for the culture. Because the show started off great, discussing you guys rebuilding Huntsville, Alabama. I would like to see more of that. We would like to see you, or I would like to see you, do something like Netflix. Do a spinoff show with Netflix, kind of like the Selling Tampa or Selling Orange County, where you get a group of women, and you guys can talk about business, and you can show women how to start up a business and be successful, since you're good at that, because we know Coleslaw is not good at that. She thought she had it, but she doesn't. And Netflix is a more selective network than, OWN. I thought OWN would be a little bit different, but we see they let anyone come on there and produce shows and just bring our people down. And also, we don't want you to respond to Martell and his foolishness anymore. Like, it's just beneath you. All of these people are beneath you. Um, Miss Wanda and her erroneous talks about you having a baby by someone else. Why would you carry that? That was something that Martell said to hurt Melody, to cover up his own bullshit, because he know what he done deep down in his heart. So just get away from the Scotts. All these people that are bringing you down. Destiny, she lied and said you didn't speak to her. Well, clearly in that clip you did. You spoke to her first. She's all of these people with these egos that are so upset. Just cut their water off. Let them see that they could not do this without you. You brought this to them. You brought the whole idea of the show when they were laughing and giggling and thought that you were crazy and it would never happen. And now they're eating off your back. Well, guess what? Take the food off the plate and let's see what they're going to do. Let's see where they're going to go. I want to give a special shout out to everyone that's inside that I can see that's chatting. That's Sheila Wright, Vulcan, Miss B, Linda Gamble. Yeah, so thank you guys for all coming. Let me read a few of y'all comments. Everyone's telling me good morning. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Yes, Miss Linda. Huntsville is the ghetto. Well, what we've been seeing here lately has been the ghetto. Linda, you also said Martell is on Roa and she Sheree with no fashions. Yeah, child, he trying to get him a little bit of a check up over there and get him a little bit of publicity, but no one's gonna like Martell because we all see through him. Miss B says, oh, she's talking to Linda, but he isn't getting paid. That's right, he's not gonna get paid. Miss B, it was announced this morning that they started filming yesterday for the new season. And see, I don't think he gonna make it that much longer over there either, because Sheree is dating Aaron Hall's brother, I believe it is. From what I seen, she was over there with him. But Melody, we have high hopes for you. We want you to get away from this show, because you will make money, because you are the one that has God's favor on you. You will make money no matter where you go. But I would like to see her move away from Martell. He just causes a lot of problems. Later in the show, we're going to see him say something about he doesn't ever want to sleep with her as though she's trash. He's going to say that she slept with too many people that he knows. He knows that that's a lie. Martell has been playing Melody from the beginning. He already had a plan in his mind when they was all the way back in college, that when he left his girlfriend to be with Melody, because Martell had plans on being with someone smart that can make him look good, that he could control, and he can no longer control this woman. It's not happening. She's not allowing it. She's waking up. But I just want to not see her. Yes, Miss B, Damon Hall is who Sheree is now with currently. But I want to see Melody move on, and I want to see her win. And, I want her to not have to be seen in a bad light, stooping down to Lodabar, dealing with Miss Wanda, because she said some things that I wish she wouldn't have said. And I also, I know you guys are going to be upset. I know y'all going to be mad and rolling your eyes. And for those of you that's rolling your eyes, I hope they get stuck up in there. But Miss Van shouldn't have said nothing to Destiny. She should have just left. She even, in those moments when you're a classy woman and you allow people to get to you, it shows something about your character. Yes, we're human. We all get upset. But if I know I can be successful in any room I go into, anywhere I go, I'm not supposed to say two words to a person that doesn't know what the word ironclad means. I'm not going to say something to a Destiny and give them any type of advice. I wish Melody would have handled this a little bit different, but hey, it's showing her growth, and hopefully we'll see more growth out of her and no more of this ghetto, jumping up in people's faces. And, she mentioned that Miss Wanda go live whenever she want. You ain't on Miss Wanda level. Let Miss Wanda do whatever she wants to do because she was crazy enough to keep a story going. That Martell, we all know he put it out there because he's jealous, he's envious, he's upset that Melody has moved on with her life. He got a light bulb in his head that Melody created this entire show just so she could expose him and move on. And maybe that wasn't what she was thinking initially, but it ended up happening. And kudos for Melody. I'm happy that she was able to get away. Yeah, Sheila, I know Miss Van was giving some advice, but that wasn't the time or the place to be giving advice. Not in a hostile situation. If you want to give advice, you pull a person to the side because that could have easily been taken as being provoking. She could have just walked out of the store. She didn't have to give any advice on that day. She could have just walked out. I mean, because I'm sure they discussed it. I know me and my mama go somewhere, we talking about it before we go in there. Now some things may just happen as a knee-jerk reaction, but we discussing it pretty much before we go somewhere. But nonetheless, they're still successful women. It doesn't take away from them, but I would like for them to carry themselves more classier and not allow the ghetto to pull them down and bring them back down. What does Mariah say? Get off their chariot. I would like to see them just, handle these things with stride and just not even reply back to these peasants because at this point, that's all that they are. So we'll see what happens. I hope that Mel moves on. I hope she gets, her own show where she's doing something different. And then we can see what all of the characters on Love and Marriage Huntsville, with the exception of Stormy, because Stormy is a sweet person. She's a great person. She's grown on me. With the exception of Stormy, how everyone else is going to make it, because Stormy was already that girl before she even came on the show. And that's why Melody aligned herself with her. And that's what I would suggest for the other people to do. Align yourself with someone else that can help you get where you need to get in life, because Melody is going to leave you all in the dust. And that's all I have to say. Well, I'm going to come back and we're going to discuss. Let me see a few more of these comments before I get on up out of here. Melody has a lot of emotions built up and she had to let them out some kind of way. I agree with you. Yeah, she did. And it's hard. It's definitely hard. I've been there. Melody should pitch a show to own network to compete with Carlos. Yes. And make it a whole lot classier. Because Carlos, he just has no boundaries. He doesn't care. He doesn't care about anyone but himself and his pockets. Miss Linda says they shouldn't have renewed. No, they shouldn't have. Hopefully this next season, they shouldn't have brought Destiny back if they did. Let me see. Sophia, hey, thanks for joining us. Y'all crack me up because until you walk into someone else's shoes, you can't say what you would have done. Well, I've actually walked in those shoes. I've actually been divorced. I've actually been taunted by my ex-husband. He's actually kidnapped our kids a few times and I didn't see them for some days. So I actually can discuss what I would do. And in that situation, no, I did not go out in public and do some things like that. Did I do some other erratic stuff? Yes. But to maintain my image and who I am in my community, no, I did not do anything like that. Let me see. Miss Vanessa was trying to give good advice because her attitude wouldn't let her receive it. Yeah, I could see she was trying to give, advice, but it's just a time and a place for everything. And that wasn't the time nor the place because it was already hostile. When Melody walked out and Destiny was chasing behind, that showed you got to know how to read a room. That showed that there was already hostility there. Why keep it going? Why keep the fire going? Why add more to it? I would have just done something differently. And I've been placed in many situations like that. Oh, and it made me mad. It made me cry. My mama would say to me, I know you wanted to cuss them out, but you got an image to maintain. You can't do that. You have daughters that are watching you, so you can't just do that, But that's what I'm here for. I have this. Good morning, Miss Marita. Glad that you were able to join us. So we just discussed what we want Melody to do. I want Melody to move on to LA, get a show on Netflix, not even on her own network, and just show them that whatever she touches is going to turn to gold because that's who she is, So that's my plans for Melody. I hope it works out. I hope that she gets sole custody of the kids because because Martell and his mama do not have common sense. They'll probably have these kids out here, swimming in October, okay, when it's already fall. I don't trust Martell or his mother, especially Martell, and his mama will just back up anything that he decides to do. I don't trust her at all. And Martell he just thinks like a child. That's the If there was ever a book, it needs to be called, if he wants to write another, How He Thought Like a Child, because he still thinks like a child. He doesn't think like an adult at all. Let me see who else. Hey, Miami Gardens. Destiny missed a prime opportunity to show her business and gain new customers. Her negative energy needs to change. Most definitely. And Stormy did a video today where she went live yesterday. She cut her hair and it's so pretty. She has a nice little pixie cut. And she was discussing that, she likes everyone on the show and we're seeing a brief snippet of everyone's life. I get that. But if you nasty most of the time, like how Destiny is, if we're seeing a brief snippet, if you were nice most of the time, we would see that. But this girl is nasty all the time. Like, we don't really see Destiny being nice. Only time we saw her being nice was early on when she was smiling, when life was going good for her. You got to smile when life is going bad too. You got to kick in the gear and be honest about your situation. I think that's one of Destiny's biggest problems, is that Destiny is not honest about her needing help and that she's nasty to people. I mean, even in this episode, if you guys watched it, Stormy brought this girl a Gucci purse, expensive, a Gucci purse and some flowers, and she dismissed Stormy. She was mean to her employee. If you saw in that clip where she told her, no, move out the way, because she was so hard up on going after Miss Van. If Destiny was this great of a person, I hear you, Stormy, but if Destiny was this great of a person, why do we always see her being nasty? I mean, there's very few clips where we see her being nice. Hey, Ebony. Let me see. Do you know if Melody put this show back on her bio? I haven't looked and saw. Y'all want to go over there? Let's sneak over there and look on Instagram. Let's get over here to Instagram and see. I'm enjoying you guys this morning. I usually get so nervous to where I can't even, But you guys are being really interactive this morning. Let's look over there and see if she put it back on. But I really want her to do her production company, and I want her to teach women how to make a business successful. Hold on, I'm going to have to get out of this, and I'm going to come back, you guys, and we're going to look over there. Let me look up Melody. And I'm going to share it with you guys and see if it's in her bio. Actually, no. Let me show you guys. She doesn't have it in her bio anymore. Okay. Come on, StreamYard. StreamYard is moving a little bit slow today. Okay. Nope. She has her. This is it. Do you guys see this? She has Melody Cherie, public figure, 40% off Eminem Kids for her 7th Avenue Beauty. She's not even really, she doesn't have it in her bio anymore. Great question. Let's see here. Thank you, Ebony. Okay, Maritha says, we can all sit back and say what we would do, looking on the outside until we are put into a situation. It was on the side. Wait a minute. It was on site for Bernard and Wanda. As for Destiny, why keep perpetuating a fraud? Exactly. Now, like I said, Miss Maritha, I have been in this type of a situation. So I know exactly what I have done, when I was in this situation. First time on your page. I like your interaction and vibe. Oh, I like yours too, boo. Hello, Couture Bay. Yeah, we discussing Love and Marriage Huntsville. Y'all know this is what made me, so I got to keep on discussing this. Ebony says, I think that Stormy said what I think what Stormy says was garbage. One of the greatest black women says, "If a person shows you who they are, who show you who they are, believe it." Correct, and that was Maya Angelou who said that. Um, I don't know where Stormy is coming from. You guys are gonna be upset with me, but I really believe that someone in production is telling these new people when they come onto the show to go in on the other people. Because if you guys are being honest with yourself, when Stormy came onto the show, she had a disposition about, Destiny. When Tiffany came onto the show, she was after the Scots. When Destiny came onto the show, she was after the Scots. Someone is telling them this, so it's kind of confusing for us as the viewers because we don't really know what to believe. Maritha says that store is not open and it will never be open. Like Miss Van said, your attitude needs an adjustment and she needs deep, intense therapy. Yes, she need some wood, some of them switches off of the Mississippi trees and them Alabama trees, and that girl needs a whooping. That's exactly what I think, what type of therapy Destiny needs. She just don't listen. And a lot of women don't. And I was one of those women, I didn't listen either. Until I got older, I started listening because I just wanted to get my thoughts out so bad. So I think that's something that comes with maturity, but I hate to see an old heifer that don't listen. Miami Gardens now says yes. If she were honest about the trials of growing a business and how it's not as easy to be an entrepreneur, yes, we could support her more. We could see that. Correct. This is a part of a new business and how she works through it all. Yes, that could be her complete storyline. I like you, Miami Gardens now. Linda Gamble, my family member was in the same situation. What's that? What are you referring to, Miss Linda? Yeah, I told y'all, if you guys have been listening to me, I know I think that was Sophia said this was her first time. Yeah, my ex-husband ran off with the kids. Y'all know I was jumping up and down going crazy. He wouldn't give me the address. So I've dealt with someone like Martell, I was calling all of his family members, and and they were just sticking by his side. That's what people do. Like when you get a divorce and when it's over. Does Letitia know about Marceau and Destiny allegedly? Ooh, girl, that's a new one. I ain't heard of that, but I wouldn't be surprised. I would not be surprised because Marceau, he's pulling all the strings on that marriage. And, if you're okay with that, some women are okay with that. They want that leader. Some women, and I think, you guys, this is something that hasn't been mentioned. I think Tisha has a daddy complex. Does anyone see what I'm saying about that? I think because her dad was absent, I don't think he was in the home with her. From what I understand, I think she likes that guidance. That's why she likes it when Marceau is pulling her to the side and he's giving her this reassurance that everything's going to be okay. I think she has a daddy complex. Same as Melody and you situation. Yeah, most definitely. And it's just so hard, because you don't know how to become a wife or a mother. I mean, I know what I saw with my mom. And my mom, mommy, I love you if you're listening, but my mom put up with a lot more than what I would be willing to put up with. So, and I just, at the end of the day, you guys, I just want to be happy, and I don't care what that looks like for anyone else. I know what that has to feel like for me. I know what that has to feel, what security means to me. Like, I'm just not willing to put my health in danger. I don't want to be dimmed down because I'm outshining someone else. I just want someone to just love me for me and who I am and what I bring, to the table. I don't want to have to change because I'm combining my life with someone else's. Destiny, Maritha says, Destiny was and is a very disrespectful and rude person. That's why she's still at ground zero and will never advance in life. As for Stormy, She has been suspect. Yeah, Stormy, her personality. I think deep down, I think Stormy is a sweet person, but I think that Stormy has been pushed into being a nasty person. And what I mean by that is, you know how you can genuinely be nice and loving and want love from other people and want friends, right? And then it take that one person to say something like, "Oh, you're ugly. Oh, your nose is big. Oh, you too dark." And then it turns you into this bad person so that you can defend yourself. It becomes a defense mechanism, not because you want to be a nasty person. I think that some things have happened to Stormy within the show. I think she probably was told by production to come in hot on somebody. You know, you guys know that's what I believe. And I think she looked back at the situation and she was like, "No, I don't have to be like that with anyone. Like that's not really who I am." You know, like Stormy said, she already had her own money before the show. But I think that Stormy, her being suspect is because that she's been hurt before and she's on this show and not really, you know, she's filtering things out. She's trying to figure out, can I be authentically myself? Or I honestly think Stormy will walk away completely. I don't think she cares about this show like that. I think Stormy is ready to leave. Got more daddy issues than the average bear. Yeah, most definitely. Tisha has some daddy issues going on, and they're evident. I'm at a point where I'm good. These men out here won't take me out. The violence against black women is, oh girl, yes, Ebony. Did y'all hear about that guy here in Dallas? I didn't even know it was here in Dallas. I thought it was in Houston. But that guy here in Dallas shot this girl because she beat him at a basketball game. Like, you guys stay prayed up because this is getting horrible. Linda says Stormy is straddling the fence. She needs to be careful with Destiny. The Scott said, "Amen to that." She does. Just be yourself, Stormy. Just talk about yourself and your business. That's what we need to see. We need to see more Black people winning and how they did it. And like someone else mentioned earlier, we need to see how Destiny navigates the highs and the lows of the hair industry. Anyone that's ever been in the hair industry knows that there's points where business is slow in the hair industry, and that can go for everything, for products, whatever. But Destiny is not handling this well. She doesn't talk to her employees correct. We've heard that she's not paying them. We just want so much more from Destiny. We want her to tell us more about herself and to stop being so ugly all the god doggone time. Ebony says Stormy is two-faced. She didn't pick up for Mel, but want to correct us to give grace for Destiny. Maybe she needs to look at some of Destiny's live. Maybe she needs to go back and remember how Destiny was talking to her crazy. Okay, how about that? Miami Gardens said, Miami Gardens now says, I like Stormy. I think she came on the show as a fan, and it took her a while for her to realize that she just can't say whatever because she actually knows them now. Yeah, I agree with you. Carlos didn't introduce Stormy properly. No, they did not bring Stormy onto the show properly. Carlos doesn't do a lot of stuff properly. He doesn't care about nobody. But yeah, I agree with you. I feel like that about Stormy too. I feel like Stormy is now it's kind of like when the president becomes president. Like you have an idea in your mind what the job is going to entail, but then when you get inside and you see that you don't actually run anything, it's like, whoa, this is not what I was expecting. And then you just kind of go along to get along and just try to do the best that you can. Hello, Sonia. Sonia Martin says, I wish they would bring more business women on, and that's not against Melody. Yes, I agree too, because Stormy, she's a great example. She has way more money than Melody, and that's why I said I want Melody to do a show where she can talk about her property preservation, some of her students, or just grab like random women like myself or some of you guys that are in the comments that have your own show. I mean, they have your own show that are entrepreneurs that have your own business, and show us how to scale up to those multi-millions. I wish she would do a show like that was classier, and it could show how, we do interaction with banks, or, to really give people an idea of what we go through, because as an entrepreneur and as a Black and as a woman entrepreneur, we face a lot of things. Like, there's always men trying to sleep with me. If y'all are entrepreneurs, tell me if you guys have had that experience and tell me how you handle those situations. Because sometimes it comes to the point to where I'm like, I want to cuss them out, but I don't want to get a bad reputation for my name out here, in these Dallas streets. But I be want to say, you out of line, MFer. Who you talking to? No, you cannot get in this. No, we doing business like you would do with a man. Where is Kiki? I don't know, Miss B. That's a great topic. I really think that they shut Kiki up because they don't want people to know some of Marcel's secrets. That's what I think. Lisa Girl 1100. She says those Scots and Wanda are scammers. I believe Destiny is too. They know she's rich and stay away from them. I believe they will try her. She was hanging out last week at Black. I think she just hang out with them because she don't have nobody else. She says she don't have no village. So where her family at from Detroit? I don't know. Miss Maritha says Stormy never lets anyone forget she was well off before the show and don't need the show. So leave what you do. Wait a minute, hold on. Let me read that again. Stormy never lets anyone forget she was well off before the show. She don't need the show. So leave what do she really bring to the show with her nose always tooted up. I know she does make that little frowned up face. It takes a while to learn how to control your facial expressions in front of people because that's something that you have to learn to master. Because my mom would tell me, you don't want people to know how you feel and how you think it. So I would put on this fake smile and show my teeth, and it would look so obvious and so fake. Carlos is worried about ratings in his pockets. That part right there, that's all he worried about. They need to clean us. Get rid of Tiffany and her giant. Yes. Get rid of they need to clean house. That's what you're saying. They need to clean house. Get rid of Destiny, bring more business, more of the sixth original. Yes, people like the sixth original. I agree. Hey, Andrea, good morning or good afternoon, wherever you're at. When Stormy first came on the show, I was so excited for Melody, but now I don't know what to think. I would love to see more business Black women on the show. Me too. I think that Stormy is just starting to see what's what on the show, and I know you guys don't like to hear it, but you guys, Melody makes mistakes too. And and she's growing and she's learning things. And I think that Stormy is starting to see things from a different angle, just kind of like how I do. That doesn't mean that I don't like Melody. I mean, all in all, Melody's good totally outweighs her bad. But I think that, there was some room for some growth on there. I will say that and leave it at that. Look, being classy, okay? I think Melody is going to create a show she really wanted to have. I hope she does. Sometimes money and fame. Okay, so kind of like you guys, I'm going to tell you guys this. So when I first started my YouTube channel, I like to talk about relationships and struggles of Black people, right? But nobody wanted to hear that. So when I did my video that finally went viral, it was me covering Martell from Love and Marriage Huntsville. So even though this show, I'm very passionate about it, it's not my main passion, but I have to discuss the things that you guys want to hear. So I hope that's not what has happened to Melody. I hope that she doesn't, get caught up into doing things that aren't really authentic to her heart because it's what the people want. I hope that she gets an opportunity and not have to fall in line. I'm sorry, you're answering Sonya back. Ask Candy about Carlos. He is messy and that's right, Miss Maritha. He is shady. You don't take somebody else's life and you're supposed to be friends with them and not tell them, and you be up in their face every day. That's very wrong. And we need to teach the young kids not to do that. Sorry, Linda, I'm from New York. Sorry for my manners. Where's Tiffany and her husband? Melody inspired me because I went through a lot. Yeah, that's why I tell Martell all the time. Whenever we drag Martell, I tell him, Martell, we're never gonna be on your side. We're never gonna see it your way. Which what he did was despicable to keep a girlfriend for that long. Don't get me wrong. I'm human. I have taken a man back that has cheated on me, and that's something we're gonna come back and talk later. I hope you guys come back later to talk about Nia Long, because y'all, she decided to stay with that man. Yes, I mean, a lot of women have done it. I'm not gonna say all women have, because some people just really get a cold heart and they just don't want to see the man anymore. But I've taken someone back because I've realized that people make mistakes. But when you keep doing the shit, that ain't no mistake. You volunteering, you want to be over there. That's where you want to be. And 7 years is just too long. But no, we're never gonna take Martell's side, because if we can all resonate with that. We've all been through something with these men. Let me see. Hold on. Yes, everyone makes mistakes. Everyone makes mistakes. So it's okay if you wanna take someone back. If you have that deep of love in your heart for them, and that person is showing you that they are, turning a new leaf. Ladies, do what you gotta do for you, because guess what? Your homegirl, she gonna do what she gotta do for her, and guess who gonna be alone by themselves? You. People make mistakes. I've made mistakes. If you haven't made a mistake, drop that down in the comments. But I've made mistakes before. I burnt up food before. Did I want my man to leave me because I burnt up all the food? No. I mean, it's a mistake, and I get it. Burning up food is something totally different from sticking your vagina or your weenie in somebody else. I get it. It's totally different. um. Miss Maritha says, of course Mel makes mistakes. And it's petty. However, when someone helps you and you turn on them, all that being classy and going high when they go low is out the door. I'm going lower than there. Okay, Miss Maritha, like Funky doesn't even say, I'm going to hell. In some instances, yes. In some instances, yes. Me too. Nia says Becky with the long hair won't take. Girl, Becky with the long hair got that man. That man is in love with Becky. He was willing to risk it all. That's where Nia has went wrong. That's what that man really want. But we're gonna say that. I'm gonna tell y'all my breakdown on why I wouldn't take his ass back. Nikki, hey Nikki, thanks for joining us. Mel has her own production company and a positive and amazing show that she is the EP on. I think she will be able to create shows that she truly believe in. I'll definitely support her. Me too. I'll definitely support her too, because I feel like it just happened that Martell decided to keep the damn side chick. I think that she wholeheartedly wanted this show. She wanted the reality show, probably to promote her music and to advance herself in life. There's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with wanting to advance yourself in life and expressing that you want it, especially around the right people. You don't know who's going to pick you up and be like, you know what? I like your personality. Yeah, let's go with this reality show. You got the right idea going. So it's nothing wrong with that. And I just hope she stay true to herself. Let me see. Miami Gardens now says Tiffany is doing big things out there for women in the tech industry. Yes, I heard that. I heard that she got a scholarship or a grant from. She was like a grant recipient from Google. Unfortunately, we haven't seen anything about her business on the show. No, not at all. Also, you guys, Tiffany and Lou both have had weight loss surgery. That's something people want to hear about. People that are interested in doing that weight loss surgery, and they want to know how much pain is really involved, because these doctors, they pay people so much money to just show the results. But we need to hear the real about that. I don't know why they don't talk about that on this show. Hey, Miss Jackie, thank you for joining us. But you guys, that's all I have for now. We're going to come back. Thank you, Miss Maritha, Nikki, Andrea, Miss B. Thank you. Thank you all for being here with me this morning. But we're going to come back later and we're going to discuss Nia Long, because, like I said, the news just came out, because I thought your girl Nia Long was gone, because they found her out in TMZ. TMZ located her out in LA. So I thought she left Boston and left Mr. Udoka. I thought she had left Mr. Idoka and went on with herself. So we're gonna have to break that on down later on today. Maritha Gray says where she went wrong is staying in a 7-year relationship. She knows what she has. He didn't just get like he's been he's been like that. Yeah. So I get what you Miss Maritha is saying that Melody shouldn't have stayed that long, but you know what? She stayed for the kids. You know, I had the courage. It takes courage to leave. It takes a lot of courage to leave, especially when you are a prideful person and you was raised. You know, you don't leave your marriage for just any little thing. You don't want to let somebody else just have your good man. You know, when you're taught that stuff, it's hard to leave a marriage. It is very difficult to leave a marriage. Miss B says, Big Lewis is looking good, girl. Yes. And girl, I love his attitude and his spirit, you know. Tiffany just running all over him, getting her way, and I ain't mad at it. You could see he was losing weight. Yeah, you could definitely see that he was losing weight. If Martell really wanted his family back, he would have cut off coleslaw, support his child, but work hard but never stop and still sleeping with the person that ruined his family. Not only sleeping with her, but allowing this girl to say stuff to his wife. That was where it turned into hatred. We could all see it was hatred for Melody. You know, it was beyond just, oh, I'm doing my thing because, you know, I'm not getting something over here. It turned, we all saw that turn where it was just like, I hate you. You're doing better than I am. We could see that he was jealous of Mel. Sonia says, I think Tiffany would be good. They need to show her business. Yeah, I think Tiffany and Lucas stay because I do. I like Lou, yeah. I like his personality. You know. Um, Yvette Bell, what you mean? It's about time. It's about time for me to go. You ready for me to go, girl? But yeah, make sure you guys like this video, subscribe to this channel, share with someone else that loves to laugh. I don't think I was really funny on this time. I wasn't funny this time. But because it was more of a serious conversation. But you guys, I want to thank you guys for all staying with me. YouTube is difficult. It's very difficult. And like I said, you know, I couldn't really do the content that was really true to me, but this allows me to do something that I'm passionate about and discuss something that I'm passionate about. And then every now and then I'll sneak it in to see if you guys like it. But you know, it's okay, Miss Yvette, thank you. But you know, it's just the way of the world. And if we want to be successful, ladies, we have to switch codes. We have to. If you see what's working for you, why leave that when that's successful for you? You know, hey, in today's world, we need multiple incomes to support our lifestyle. I went to the store today and got a bag of apples that were normally $3 and they were $7. And that's here in Texas. The cost of living in Texas is going up. It used to be a nice, affordable place to live where we don't pay any state taxes. But like the average home that would cost you less than $200,000, y'all, is now $700,000. So continue to support other Black people. Continue to stand up for women that are doing what's right, that are trying their best. And let us know about your businesses so we can support you as well. We all have to help each other because it doesn't work when we're divided, you guys. Nikki, you have to leave when, oh, hold on. Nikki says, I'm sorry, hold on, let me get back because she's right. She says, you have to leave when you're ready, not when other people tell you to leave. I wish Nia wouldn't stay, but she has to live in that life. Yeah, me too. Same as Mel. When she was ready. Yeah. When they get the strength and when they get up and go, you know, because it's just not good. We have to be examples. Us older women and women that have businesses, we have to show the younger women how to conduct themselves because the world gonna all go to hell if we don't. Destiny store is permanently closed. She went live and announced it. When? What? Oh my goodness. Well, we'll see what's next for Destiny. But until then, Melody, cut all the water off. Okay. Well, I'll see you guys later. Thank you. What I say, please and thank you, or thank you and please. No. Thank you and you welcome. Thank you and you are welcome. I'll see you guys later. Y'all have a good day, beautiful ones. Oh, wait a minute. Missy Vet, I'm going to read your comment. Oh, they coming in too fast. Okay. Missy Vet, I'm going to read your comment. Then we'll get up out of here. You are right. But the fight was enough. Yeah. Most definitely. It's bad look on us as black people. We too old and we too grown and we done came too far to be showing foolishness like that. Well, I'm out, you guys. See y'all later on. Bye.